Hey, welcome back to Practical Notions Tarot. My name is Jess, your most humble host, and I'm back. I'm back with another pick a card reading. The messages that you need to hear right now. What do you need to hear right now? All right. This is my probably second to third time trying to record this video. I don't understand what's going on. I really feel like we're all discombobulated after this, whatever is going on in our political stratosphere right here. This is what I'm feeling here, and I'm really feeling the message here is that you have to take control of your household. You can't depend on government to do everything for you. This is what I'm hearing. So if you are disappointed in the outcome of the race, it's time for you to really recenter yourself with this Mercury retrograde that's coming up here shortly, probably the next week and a half, I think, week and a half. As I'm recording this, and I'm recording this on Venus Friday, and that is 11:15 here, 11:15. So in 10 days, that we're about to go into Mercury retrograde. Spirit is wanting you to reflect on the way forward. And you know, Mercury is the sign of the thinking and analyzing and strategy here. So if you are disappointed by all the things that's been happening around you in our political government here, please, this message is for you. It is. And I kind of toiled with recording this, you all, because I don't like to be involved in those type of things. I'm a practical reader. I like to focus on you and what you need to do here. And this and actually Spirit is saying, yes, this is something that you're focusing on. This is a practical way forward here for you to figure out what to do next here. So yeah, this runs in alignment with what I do on my channel. All right, so we got pile 1, we got Uranus here, 4 diamonds. Pile 2, we have Capricorn, 4 hearts. And pile 3, we have the number 4 with the 7 of hearts. I'll give you a moment to decide which is your pile. And while I do that, I'm going to ring the bell for my spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. So if you are sensitive to loud noises, please cover your ears for your safety. Here we go. All right, and I'm gonna light some Palo Santo. Okay, what did I do with my? Oh, it fell on the floor. Fell on the floor. Yeah, I think that's probably why I'm having a hard time recording this. I feel like I have to keep deleting it. Something's not right. Going through brain farts. Yeah, I really feel like I'm picking up on energy of this confused, a little bit scared, unsure of itself. Yeah, so Spirit wants me to read on that today. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it wants to stay lit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's something going on here. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah. Spirit thinks you need that. You need a good clearing. Let's clear the negative energy out the room. I don't know if you've been fighting with family members. I don't know if you've been fighting, period, with people around you. The Spirit wants your ear right now. There's a message that you need to hear right now, you all. All right. So hopefully you are able to make your selection, and I will see you on the other side. Hey, pile 1, thank you for joining me on the other side. Okay, get your language together, girl. Get it together. All right, Uranus here. There's swift change coming. I know in the very beginning I was saying that, hey, you know, we're all in a situation to where we don't know what's next, what we're doing. Spirit has a message for you here, pile 1, Uranus. There's abrupt change coming your way here, and Spirit wants you to not hesitate on working with other folks around you here, because 4 diamonds it's like you're having a hesitation of working with someone else here. You rather focus on building your own house up here. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit, and it's like you're kind of struggling with the community think here and your own self-interest here. This is what Spirit is saying. So let's see. Okay, so we got the Three of Coins and we have Moon Rising Truth. Something is about to be exposed here. Obviously, we're in some kind of a weird illusionist type of energy here, and I really feel like a lot of people are a little bit scared. So Spirit is saying that right here, while you got Uranus abrupt changes, that the way you work with people is going to change here. This is what Spirit is saying, and that you need to get in touch with your star player here. I know people don't really look at Aquarius as like the person that can see the future. I don't know. I'm hearing that's a raven. I can look into the future. You have been having premonitions about what's to come. Pile 1, don't be scared of that. Please don't be scared, because that's actually enforcing this message here, is that instead of you focusing on material successes right here, this is what Spirit is saying, it's time for you to figure out who's around you that can help support you in moving forward here, because there's going to be some things that's going to need to change, because your living situation, your environment, the things around you, your work situation, everything that you've known thus far that's brought you comfort here, I'm not trying to scare you, will be shifting a little bit. And right now you need to figure out who's in your circle that actually sees well for you and wants to see you do well here. It's time for you to face the truth of who's in your inner circle. Yeah, because you're going to lay your burdens down here. I don't know what you've been going through here, Pile 1, but I'm really feeling like there was some things you were working on that I really feel like you were fighting with what to do for others versus what to do for yourself. And Spirit is asking you to lay your burdens down, readjust, release, reduce, get your priorities straight, delegate responsibility, and prioritize your way forward. Because right now your belief system is under attack, and this is Saturn and Sagittarius. It's time for you to really focus on what it is that you really believe in here. If you've had high hopes for something that with this current situation that we're going through in our political landscape of who you voted for, I'm not telling you who to vote for or what my belief systems are here, but I'm telling you something that you were so positive, something that you were so hopeful about here. Not to say you can't be hopeful, because you know Aquarius is hope, healing, and faith here. But you're gonna have to go about it in a different way if you really want to see that your things, that the things that you really want materialize, to see out in, the things you want to materialize. You're gonna have to shift your focus here and really lean into yourself here. And it says 9 of Wands here. Choose your battles here. Another Sagittarius moon here. Out of control, being defensive, retreat, try another approach, overwhelmed, not worth it. Okay. I'm sensing here that you all are really fighting between what to do for others and what to build and keep for yourself here. Spirit is wanting you for this Mercury retrograde to really take a step back. Really take a step back. Don't start any new projects. Don't do anything right now. Just continue to do the status quo thing right here. Because if you got to go to work, if you got a job, you got to bring in that money for your households or whatever you got to do. Because I'm seeing moon energy here. That's mama. Yeah, you may have a lot of responsibilities. Focus on the bare minimum here. I don't want to say quiet quitting, but this is what I'm hearing, quiet quitting. Do the bare minimum here. Do enough just to make sure the job gets done, but don't go overboard here, because there's some philosophical thoughts being shifted here. Ooh, because you're becoming decisive on what you need to manifest here. Queen of Swords here. Mentally strong. Aquarius energy here. Yes, Aquarius energy. You're focused on what you need to do for you and yours here. And this is your psychic sensibility, and you're being observant of what's going on in your world here. And it's time to let go of the stubborn energy here. It says It's time to be bold. It's time to move with a purpose-driven plan here. So yeah, I'm sensing that everything that you were working on right now, everything that you thought that you wanted to work on, is going through a little bit of a change because of the prognosis of what has occurred here. And this is what I'm feeling with, I don't know, it's like an energy rush. It's like something that you really need to catch a hold of. And this is the perfect time to take a step back and reflect. There's some things that has happened to you, confirmation, that has caused you to really re-examine what you need to do right now for yourself here. You may have lost something. I'm hearing a position. You may have been put on timeout. You may have went to the principal's, I don't know why I said that, went to the principal's office about something. I'm not for sure, but something has caused you to be on a timeout here because the group thing or whatever you were moving forward with the group is not moving forward here. Something was abruptly snatched away from you for some reason. And I really feel like it's a belief system. Something physical was snatched away from you, which actually made you change your mind about something, your belief system. Spirit is saying, lay down your burdens, choose your battles wisely, because you are becoming quick-witted with something, mental agility here. Candid, quick-witted, fair, inner strength, direct, chatty, realistic, quirky, sharp. You're really refocusing your plans ahead here. I know you're debating if you should continue to keep doing something. Spirit is wanting you to take a step back. I'm hearing quiet quitting. Don't go overboard with anything that you're doing here. Do the bare minimum until you can figure out the way forward. Okay. Message that you need to hear right now. Ooh, 2 of them came out. Okay, treasure. An unexpected windfall will soon be yours. You will feel you have it all. Very auspicious time, followed by communication. There's a message from the heart trying to be expressed. Be mindful of what you say and use discernment. Yes, Spirit is saying, please choose your words wisely. Please choose your actions wisely at this time because there's a lot of change going on here. And Spirit wants to protect you in this change here. There's a lot of shifting and moving here. And it's not something that you've done per se, but the world around you is changing. And Spirit is wanting you to become very careful how you move here. Spirit is wanting you during this Mercury retrograde that is coming up here shortly to please take a step back. I'm hearing quiet quitting. Just do the bare minimum. If you just work from home here, just really see what you can delegate to other people, because here you got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Lay down your burdens. Delegate tasks to other people because right now your mental health is at stake here. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Your mental health is at stake here. You're on the brink of collapse, a brink of overburdening yourself, and Spirit wants you to just do the bare basics here. You've been going overboard and now it's a red flag. It's time for you to simmer down. Do the bare basics and see what you can delegate to others. And if you're working, the situation applies to your job, please quiet quitting. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Do the bare minimum, not to get fired, but to make sure the job is done, because you need to regroup here with this Mercury retrograde. All right. If this message resonates with you, if you accept this message, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're about to move to pile 2 and 3. And what I need you to do here is pile 1 is please take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. It's going to be all right, for real. Because knowing you have Aquarius here, the Aquarius energy, it tells me the healing is taking place. Have hope that things will change for the better for you. All right? All right. Please continue to keep designing a life that makes sense to you, because that is the only way you'll be happy. Yes. Thanks again for joining me, and you take care. Hi, Thank you, Pile 2, for joining me on the other side. Yeah, the lighting is different because the sun is not shining in the direction that I needed to shine in. So I had to turn on the big light over my Himalayan lights. So yeah, so we can really get a good view of this, okay? Because I've been noticing from the other piles that from previous videos that it's kind of dark after a minute. So yeah, I'm trying to get the lighting better. Okay, all right, so what do you need to hear now? What do you need to hear now? Discipline. What you're going into now, it will require discipline. And I say this because Spirit is asking you to face your fears here. You're afraid that you'll still make the same old mistakes. I'm hearing Rihanna's song, Same Old Mistakes. You know, Spirit wants you to get over that. Really wants you to get over that, because there's something for you here. If you really follow your heart here, that can lead you actually into more stability here. This is what you need to hear. Ooh, okay. 6 of Cups. You're in that energy of nostalgia. I don't know if that was in your life, because you know Saturn rules Capricorn, and when we typically think of that, we think about the father figure here. I'm not sure if you are reminiscing about your father here or lack thereof, but just because that person was not in your life to encourage you all this time, there's no need to fear. Whether the dad is there or not, you always got spirits there, your ancestors are there, your guardian angels are there to cheer you on. So yeah, most definitely keep going, even though, because your hint card HINT here is moonlit, embrace uncertainty. It is uncertain. The math is uncertain. You don't know if you're gonna make it or break it. You don't really know, but I really feel like for you all that Spirit is telling you, oh, and look, I just turned right to it in the Moonology book. Embrace uncertainty. Here, I'll read it for you. A moonlit night might be beautiful, but it makes it hard to really see what's going on if you need to. Under very gentle moonlight, we simply can't see exactly what's going on around us. If you go out into the night and the moon is in the early stages of the waxing cycle or the late stages of the waning cycle, there isn't much illumination offered. If this card comes up for you, it suggests that you don't yet know the full story around whatever question you're asking. Like I'm saying here for you all, is that no, we don't know how much money we'll make at the end of the day. We don't know what kind of love life we'll have at the end of the day until we actually have it. You know what I'm saying? And it really depends on your free will. Whatever you choose, God will back you up. But you got to be careful. God or the universe, you know, we got all people watching, will back you up. But it's up to you to make that decision here. Okay, and yeah, there isn't much illumination offered. It suggests that you don't yet know the full story around whatever question you're asking. It could simply be that someone else involved in your situation isn't clear on what they want to do or don't want, so they can't tell you. Deception may be at play. Yeah, be careful. That's what I'm saying, which can bring up a lot of anxiety and even fear. All is not lost, though. Did you hear that? All is not lost. Remember, the moon goes in phases, and even if there isn't much light around your situation right now, in the fullness of time, everything will be clarified and illuminated, and you'll learn what you need to know that will ultimately be healing for you and everyone else. Here it states is that the path forward isn't yet clear. Explore your dreams and intuition. Trust your feelings. Trust your feelings. Trust your feelings. Uncertainty is a part of your current process. Wait before making your move. Remember, beautiful moonlight is the reflection of the yang sun on the yin moon. It's a combination of the masculine and feminine energies. Yeah. And I see here there's a young lady. There's a lot of young ladies and a mother here. I'm assuming that you didn't have that masculine push here. But Spirit is wanting you to know that you've always had it. You are made of both the masculine and feminine energy here. So if you're afraid that you don't have what it takes, you do have what it takes, because you have all of everything that you need. But you got to believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition here. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else do you want them to know? What do they need to hear at this time? Ooh, Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, that's good news. Scorpio, Mars, overcoming despair, forgiveness, accepting change, ready to move on, healing, letting go. You're letting go of things that just didn't work out for you. I'm sensing here a lot of people that had sour love relationships, because this young lady is standing alone, looking over her kids. Or the party goers, the kid and the party goer and the dog, thinking back to something. So I really feel like for you all that maybe you didn't have that masculine energy ever so present with the Capricorn energy here, but rest assured you have everything that you need, even though that masculine energy was lacking in some kind of way. And this could go for even single parents here, because obviously she's alone, there's no man there, or partner, let me say that, partner. So yeah, you have everything you need. And here is, you have Six of Swords, better times ahead, Aquarius, Mercury energy. We are now soon to be heading into a Mercury retrograde. So this is a perfect time to really sit with yourself and give yourself that loving, comforting compassion that you really wish you had from a parent. Because I'm sensing a parental issue here, that you just didn't get that support system that you needed. I'm sensing a lot of people here may have lower back issues here, that you've been trying to put icy hot on it, or some kind of Solanus patch, or maybe taking over-the-counter medication for. Really the deeper issue here with back issues, lower back issues, is lack of support. So yeah, you may want to look into that and really unpack your feelings here in this Mercury retrograde coming up. At the time of this recording, it will be November 25th that it will actually start. So we're still in the pre-game show here. So you may see a little bit of people coming back from the past. Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. You may see a few people come back from the past that you thought you were completely over, or the situation was over. But you're coming into better times ahead. Tranquility, overcoming hardship, conflicts resolved. Yeah, becoming stable, restoration, peace. Even if that person never apologizes to you, or never really cared, honestly, we got to be honest with ourselves. There's a lot of people that just don't like us, and that's okay. Guess who likes you? Your spiritual team, your real loved ones around you that see you every day and support you. You do have some support, but it may not be from the person or the places that you thought you had it from. But it's okay. You're still supported. And you're moving on from this. This is going to be something juicy for your legacy, I'm feeling. So you can help others, maybe indirectly or directly, overcome hardships themselves. Okay. Oh, the Devil here. Okay, strings attached. This is a major arcana right here. Strings attached, things that grip you, the shadow self, materialism, restriction, obsession, addiction. And it can also deal with the spicy life part of life, your sexuality. So yeah, I really feel like you're putting a lot in. This is Capricorn Saturn too. So yeah, most definitely. You may have had some issues with accepting who you truly are. You may have been hiding yourself from a lot of things out of fear, because again, we're going back to the Four of Hearts here, about the Four of Hearts and the Four of Cups, about just not accepting who you really are. And you've been put in situations to where you were tested. And Saturn is about testing you to see how much you value yourself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, most definitely here and I'm highly speaking to people that are Venus ruled here, Libra, Taurus here. You may have been putting, or anywhere in your chart that Venus is placed. Venus, Taurus, and Libra is placed. I have a stellium in Libra. So yeah, I've definitely had to deal with this stuff, and about even dealing with relationships of all types, even going into work situations. I've had very difficult times with that too. So yeah, I sense a lot of people here that may be dealing with a lot of things that has to do with love and relationships, couple situations, instability. Because when we're talking about Taurus, we're talking about your values, your what you value, your materialism, the things you're attached to. because the devil can say strings attached. Maybe you're trading yourself too thin for things, and maybe you should re-examine, why do you want these things? Yeah. Okay, so we got foggy, and we got wealth. Ooh, okay, and manifestation. Okay, spirit. These are things you need to know. Foggy, things look a bit foggy now, because yeah, we got the card of uncertainty, your hint card, embrace uncertainty here. And it says, the truth is being distorted. Proceed with caution until the fog lifts. So you got two cards of distortion and caution here. So yeah, definitely don't take anything at face value, especially with people that are coming back from the past, because you got the card of nostalgia here, six of cups here. So just don't take anything at face value from the past. If that person continues to tell you they're going to give you X, Y, and Z, maybe they'll pay their child support, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll come around, maybe you can do lunch, maybe you can have a coffee date. Don't hang your hat or your boots on that invitation, because it may not pan out, especially in this time of uncertainty with the Mercury going retrograde here. And it's followed by wealth. New financial opportunities will help you achieve long-term success. And I'm hearing home-based business here. A lot of people that are, because when I'm seeing the four, I'm seeing the foundation, the roots, home here. So I'm sensing a lot of people that will be really going back to their roots and actually examining, why are they doing the work that they're doing here? Is it really panning out? Is your health, because we're talking about lower back problems too, about support. Is it really worth your while? Because I know a lot of people pretty much that I know that surround me or following me, they do work in healthcare, in some type of healthcare type of job. And then that could be anything. You could be in HR, you can be actually out there on the floor as a nurse, you could be the doctor, you could be any of that, or a psychologist. You work with mental health individuals here, and you have to decide on which path you should take to make sure you're secure. Again, we're talking about Taurus again, about your values, your possessions, your legacy. Really, your legacy here. So yeah, it's worth examining here. A new your financial opportunities. Maybe it's time for you to really start those affiliate marketing programs, do content creation or digital marketing, or you know what I'm talking about, write your books. Maybe it's about time for you to write them, especially when we're going into this Mercury retrograde. It's time for you to plan out things, not so much move so much, but to really take action on the smaller things, to like the planning phase of things. And then when we're out of the Mercury retrograde, then you can start publishing things. Yeah. And then it's followed by manifestation. You're manifesting rapidly. Your dreams and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Yes, this is why we got Capricorn here, the Capricorn energy. Spirit is saying you need to stay focused and disciplined on what you really want to manifest. That is only how it will actually manifest in this reality. You have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it. Don't look to the outside forces outside of you to do it, because hey, they may leave you hanging high and dry. This is what I'm saying about uncertainty in your relationships. See what you can do first, and then at the end result, maybe you can add more people there. You can go ahead and delegate things to other people, but really look at what your reserves first. What resources do you have first? All right, so if this resonates with you, Pile 2, please like, comment, and subscribe. You're welcome to check out Pile 1. I know that was my big tough love, big hug, Pile, because I really felt like a lot of folks in Pile 1 were going through it after this election process, So yeah, for you all, I really feel like you're just like, okay, so it's what's done is done. I don't know who you vote for. We're not talking about that here, but what's done is done. So you're just like, okay, well, what do I need to do for my family? And this is really what this whole energy is about. What do you do for your family moving forward? All right. Thanks again for joining me, and you take care. Hey, Hey, pile 3. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back again. What is that? I think I said that again in Welcome Back Cotter, the old school 70s show. So yeah, here I really feel like you have many options here. You've been around the block so many times. Yeah, I really feel like you have a lot of arsenal in your chambers here, in your bags. You got a lot of bags here. So you got a lot of options. So yeah, and when I'm looking at this, it's like, what Spirit told me, it was like, don't overlook the forest for the trees or something like that. I don't know. This is what I'm hearing. Fourth house, your roots here. Just because it was done one way doesn't mean that, it has to always be this way. I'm sensing a lot of people that are wanting to leave a certain philosophical lifestyle or thought manner. This is what I'm hearing, that I really feel like a lot of you are on the brink of change. And I really feel like it was really put in overdrive, super overdrive with the election here. And yeah, I really feel like a lot of you are, I'm not saying you're losing your faith. I'm seeing that it's actually evolving here, because you're gonna need that that evolution to get you going here. But you have many options, because I really feel like you don't really sit back on your laurels, because this is a card of Jupiter here, 8 of Wands, and you just take everything as status quo here, or just whatever, you know. 8 of Wands has to do with Sagittarius. Sagittarius Mercury, I do believe. Sagittarius Mercury. But yeah. And I really feel like you're actually, or maybe is it Mars? I'm not sure. It's one of those. It's either Mars or Mercury. But I really feel like you're actually moving forward, regardless of what was happening. You're looking at your resources, your options here, and you're using a little bit of your imagination to propel you forward here on what the possibilities. What's next? This is what I'm hearing. What's next? What's next? Yeah. And so we got the hint card, HINT, Moonstone. Slow it down. Yeah. So that tells me. Let's see. This is Moonology messages. Tells me there's some shadow work that's afoot here. Yeah, you definitely need to do a little bit of shadow work, and I felt that energy in pile too with one of the cards that came up, that maybe shadow work would be helpful for you in your healing process, because you were tethered to a lot of things that weren't for you. Let's be real. Okay, let's see. Slow it down. So, okay, Moonstone. Okay. Moonstone 96 15 6. Family, everyday life, family. I'm hearing family, co-workers. I think you're really having you're really having a come to as they would say, come to Jesus moment about where you're planning now and what's next here. So your everyday life is really showing you where you need to face here. And it says slow it down. The heart wants what the heart wants. Yep. And it wants it when it wants it. 8 of Wands. But the timing isn't always right. Maybe you want something before the other person is ready for it, or vice versa. Suffice to say that you may need to slow things down. This isn't just about patience. It's about actively slowing down. Stop pushing too hard. Be strong and shine your light. Focus on what you want and not on what you don't want. You're stronger than you know. The situation you're asking about is fertile. Yeah, especially when you got that Jupiter energy here. It's very fertile, you know, highly fertile. Okay, be graceful as you wait without trying to force anything or anyone. Trying to rush a person or situation trying to rush a person or situation isn't likely to work out for you right now. So do what you can to take a step back. You might like to hold a moonstone while you meditate now to help you stay patient and allow events to unfold. This is a sublimely feminine stone that has strong associations with the moon. And yeah, we're in that full moon energy of Taurus, so definitely fertile. Your goddess energy. Stay strong and centered in your own power instead of dissipating your energy, focusing on what you can't control. Pregnancy or birth, love is coming into your life. Talk to a female mentor, calm down, breathe out, and relax. Moonstone is truly a luminous crystal. It's strong and it knows that all things come to those who wait. So yeah, you have a lot of options here, and I really feel like if you slow it down a little bit, pile 3, you'll actually gain more traction that way. And the aim that you're shooting for, because when we talk about the 8 of Wands, that is Sagittarius. So where you're pointing your arrow, yeah, you'll be able to catch it better because you actually planned out better, you know? And we're talking about philosophical views too. So I really feel like now is the time to start thinking, since we're going into our Mercury retrograde, about what's ahead for you. That's what I'm feeling here. What's ahead for you? And maybe the religion that you grew up with, or the religion that you grew up with, your foundation or whatever it was, it's coming into question now because of certain events that's happening around us, universal events. That's what I'm hearing, because when we're talking about Sagittarius, that's just foreign energy here. So it's causing you to really take a moment to think like, okay, so what really is next for me? Do I want to move out of the country? Do I want to stay here? How can I live my life here? What's going on? And that's not a bad thing here. Yeah, so it really isn't a bad thing, but we want you to be in alignment. That's what Spirit is saying. We want you to be in alignment so things take off for you correctly here. That's why Spirit is asking you to slow down. Mercury energy, again, so strong symbolism here of Mercury here, since we're going into the Mercury retrograde here beginning November 25th. This is the pre-show right now as at the time of my recording. This is going to be a time of reflection and so much for you. So you're being called to look at your foundations here. Is what you're doing now, is it fitting for you, considering all this going on? Right now, we aren't in a space where we can just give it to another person, delegate our life to another person for us to decide on how and what we should do to live our lives. It's not the time. And especially with a lot of the things that were going on with the election and the campaign trail, some people are up in arms. They don't know. It's so uncertain. I suggest you check out Pio too. You got to face your fears and you have to keep moving forward. This is what Spirit is saying. Going to take your imagination out. So it's time to take a step back and look at really what you want to do. Okay, you have the hostility, like I said, Aquarius, Venus here, not by the rules. There's a lot of upset energy here. Hostility, defeat, conflict, self-sacrificing, plot twist, abusive, and I really feel like there's a plot twist coming. You know, to be determined, TBS. To be determined. Well, that's not TBS. TBD, to be determined what's coming up next. And it really, for your personal life, it depends on you. No one else. Yeah. Our economy is doing this thing. Our government is doing this thing. The Spirit wants you to go back to your roots and really figure out what you want to do. But there's a lot of things you don't know yet. You just don't know it yet. So it's time to slow it down. Lunar eclipse, deep emotional cleanse, subconscious revealed, new emotional cycle, seeing clearly, divine aid endings. Yeah, there's a huge endings coming forth for a lot of people. A lot of change, a lot of unwanted change, a lot of welcome change coming in for certain folks. But in about the next 3 months, you're gonna have to really decide on where to move forward from here, because there's going to be something that you will be facing here that will require you to cleanse a situation here. Okay, Two of Cups, a loving exchange here. And it says here, Cancer, oh, Venus here. What do you love? What do you value? Your material success. Again, back to pile 2, I feel. Loving exchange, companionship, mutual feelings, new partner, agreement, and sync. What can you agree on in a situation that can keep you moving forward? This is what I'm hearing. If someone is always breaking deals with you, or you make a contract or a decision with them and they're constantly reneging on it or doing something foul behind your back, it's time to reconsider that person and really go within and see, why did you give your power away? This is what I'm hearing. And what else, Spirit? You have options. You don't have to stay with something or some place or someone that's not really giving you what you agreed upon, you know? Okay, you got empowerment, clarity. One more, Spirit. Ooh, and faith. Okay, okay. And like I said in the very beginning, I don't know if I said it in pile 1, there's been a lot of a breach in the family structure here. A lot of families are very upset with each other, and Spirit is telling me to tell you it's gonna be okay. You got empowerment here. Give yourself permission to practice your power. You're more powerful than you realize. Just because you're going through a tough situation right now, and you may be at odds with some people that you really truly love and you thought they had your back, they still have your back, but they're going through their healing and cleansing process here with the lunar eclipse. They're doing a lot of deep emotional cleanse, because what they thought originally, when we talk about the Sagittarius, that's your if I could speak, philosophical views, what you believe in. I really feel like a lot of people will be switching from a lot of religious institutional thinking to spirituality, because it may suit them a little bit better. And it's followed by clarity. Create some space to get clarity so you may see the fantastic future that lies ahead of you. Mercury retrograde. Spirit wants you to really slow it down so you can focus. This is your hint card. Slow it down with the moonstone. Focus on what you truly value, because you got two signs of Venus here. You got Cancer, you got Aquarius here, the community, and just your nurturing, what you choose to nurture here. And really it's coming back to the self, your home. What do you want your home life to look like? Because it's going to take some faith here. And I'm saying this in all compassing faith here. If I'm even saying that right, I'm not sure. No, haven't been to sleep yet. Because I had to continue. This is a continuation from Venus Friday. We're now on Saturn Saturday here. Faith. Have faith in the universe. Let it impress you with its magic. Enjoy the beautiful journey here. And Spirit is saying, don't lose faith. Don't lose hope in the future that you have. This future will look different. Let's be real. We're in different times. Very different times, you all. So don't lose hope of what you really want. You just may have to go about it in a different way, because you got the 7 of Cups here. It is telling you that you have a great imagination that can create so many things for you, and you also have an arsenal of resources that you may not figure that's an arsenal of resources, but you do have something here. Get back into your philosophical faith here. And like I said, a lot of people will be moving away from Christianity or other types of faiths here in an effort to understand themselves through the stars. This is what I'm feeling here, because when we see Aquarius, that is futuristic thinking right here. So you may be looking at healing through the stars. Literally, you may want to study the occult. You may want to do something of your family lineage, like maybe hoodoo magic, or Ifa or something of that nature here. Or you may want to go back to study more of the Wiccan traditions, or whatever it is that you grew up with, your foundational principles here. You may want to go back in history and time of where you come from. Maybe you come from I don't know, somewhere in UK. Maybe you want to go back to the Celtic and see what they studied, and maybe adapt that to your everyday life here. Spirit is saying it's up to you how you want to live your life. Don't be afraid to go out and do what makes sense to you. This is not about your family members. This is not about anybody on the outside, because obviously they already made their choice. It's up to you to take your power back with the empowerment and keep moving forward. So if this resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. You're welcome to check out Pile 2. I highly recommend you do. Maybe the whole video, honestly, to get some information of what you may need to hear right now, the messages that you need to hear right now. All right, and it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure, Pile 3. Thank you for joining me. And this concludes your #Tarot Monday. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon. All right, take care.